Right.
That's about the.
That's.
It's about the. It's about the.
We are gonna
Orgies every day. What you talking about?
Oh my
I'm
God.
in Greta's room. What's good?
Who is?
I ain't never seen a Polish woman before. What's up?
What the hell you talking about? Since I'm the only thing to talk about, been here from the start. Nah, I don't want your awards, keep your applause.
Shout out to Discourse, Debtfreedeem. I'm here with.
It's your girl, Yas, guys.
Got a question for you, man. We got to go through these topics because people want to give topics and then
Disappear.
They not.
Oh my God.
They're not here.
Oh my God. Yikes.
So we in the studio. And we went through a couple things during the pre-show, but one of the things that we wanted to run through was dating. And I guess specifically, what's the thing? Like, are we too old to be playing games? Too old to be trying to figure out who's who? What?
I think it's like the gist of if and when you're dating, how long is too long for it to go without a title?
Got you.
And I'm like, that's kind of like,
well, title. What does that mean?
Dating. What does that mean?
So I consider dating like there's no commitment to each other.
Right.
You go out, we go to the movies, we have a good time.
Yeah. And
we kicking it.
Okay.
Right? We getting to know each other.
Right.
And then once the woman says, what are we? What?
Why do you wait till then?
That's how it works. It used to work when I was out there. How does it work now?
You don't. Why would you wait till they ask you, what are we, for you to like, if you feel like you want her to be your girlfriend?
Because I'm cool with what's going on.
Oh my!
Then
see,
they
that's the
want to know, what are we? I don't ask the question. I'm just telling you. That's what they.
See, that's the problem.
What's the problem?
Because y'all just be cool with, oh, this is great. This is just casual.
Yeah. So if you want more, you let me know you want more.
But are you before all of that? Are you dating with the intent to be in a committed relationship or a marriage, or are you just dating just to have fun?
Whenever,
like, not you per se, but certain people, male, female.
Got you.
When they're dating with the intent to be married or to literally the end goal is probably marriage. So in a situation like that, as a man, if your goal is like you're dating with a purpose and you're like, listen, I'm not about to just be out here just willy-nilly just dating. Like, wouldn't you, when you feel like you're ready to say, okay, I want you to be around, would you then say,
she
hey,
is around?
No, like, not, I want us to be.
She's here. We're dating.
Yeah, not like that. But you know what I mean. Like, I want you to be around. Like, I want this to be a more permanent thing. I don't want.
That's
you
why I
to
said.
date nobody
I think
else.
the other level is commitment. Like, hey,
Right,
are we
so
just dating each other? That's
Right.
that's the next level. But somebody has to ask that question. And I'm just telling you, I never really thought that until somebody would say, "Hey, what are we doing?" And
So
like,
I'm posing the question to the men out there, our male listeners. Are you going to wait for, like, Kadeem, are you waiting for her to ask the what are we question, or are you saying like, hey, yo, I want you to be my girlfriend, what you think about that? Or I want us to be, however you're
gonna get crickets on that end.
That's crazy.
No one's gonna answer that.
That's crazy. But then y'all get mad when you feel like, oh my God, we've been doing this for so long and we're still here.
Never got mad about that.
Some men do.
Explain.
Some men do. Like,
explain. This is a perspective I have no idea what's going on.
But some men will get upset because it's like you feel like you're wasting resources. I'm spending money. I'm doing all of this, and we still in this situation, and we didn't solidify
the spenders,
what this
the guys
is.
who got the bread. Listen, I'm a broke boy. I never had it, so I'm sorry. Don't know what that is.
Yeah. So first of all, you can't even speak anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But the guys that are out there that feel like you're dating and you're doing all these things, you're spending money because you're dating, you're taking her out, you're trying to get to know her, you do all these things, and then it's like, okay,
sauce.
all right, so I feel like at some point the man gonna be like, so what are we doing? Because I don't want to spend.
What are we doing? What do you mean? No
I'm
one
not
should.
about to-
No one
I'm
should
not
ask
about
that. No dude should ask that.
A woman shouldn't be asking what are we either.
What do you mean? She needs to.
No, she doesn't.
So she don't get let on. I don't think dudes can get let on. So actually, I think women can get let on, and what do you call it? Their bodies can be taken advantage of, and I think men can be let on, and their wallet be taken advantage of.
Okay.
Simple as that.
So then again, somebody, the man he has to be. Why can't he be the one to be like, yo? So what we doing?
I never said he couldn't be. I just find it weird out their mouth.
Don't do that.
I said don't do that because it's just weird. Like,
because
yo, what we doing?
Not
like,
even,
man, I've been taking you out for so long, and I just want to know.
Like, yo, I'll keep spending my money. So what is happening? Like, are we doing this or we not
I'm running out of money,
I'm not about to
or I
keep
could
spending
spend
my
money with somebody else.
Right.
It's about to.
It's
about to. It's about to. Like, you look like you could buy, but you not. So I gotta move my resources to the. Know what I mean?
Oh my God! All I'm saying is, why did somebody have that ask that question, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the what are we. It's just like, yo, so we've been doing this for a while now, like, and
cool.
I don't want to. I'm not about to keep doing this if we're not going nowhere.
I'm not about to keep doing this if we're not going nowhere.
Yeah. So if we are not about to be like committed, exclusive. If I'm spending money like that, like, even if it's a woman that's, it's the same thing. It's like, yo, what are we doing?
If a woman doing what?
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying
she's doing what?
She's spending money too.
What world do you live in, man?
Because
you don't even spend money, man.
Oh my God. I spend money.
Oh yeah, right, guys.
I spend money.
I told you, every week we find out you an anomaly in some other way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to spend money, but I always be like, yo, you want me? I could do it. Now, if you tell me no, if he like, you don't gotta, I don't need, then okay. But I'm gonna say, hey, you paid last time, I could do it. Like,
fellas, that's what women do, man. They do the fake, they pump fake in they purse, or they clutch.
Nah, ain't no pump faking.
You pump faking, man. You
know,
know, because if you let the girl pay, guess what? Sahara Desert that night.
That's not true, bruh. Y'all women,
don't do that.
This is crazy that this is what he thinks. Like, that's crazy. That's not true. It's not all women are like, not all women are like that.
So let's make an argument here.
Yes, let's do that.
Because I think I said this on the pod before. I think that when you're younger, try and look for commitment. People don't believe that.
When you're younger, try and look for commitment.
I think that when you're young, just get with somebody and really commit. Y'all both starting off with a clean slate.
Okay.
Go through the fire together, grow together, motivate each other, and win.
Okay.
When you get older, you already beaten and tethered down and worn out and like.
So you want to have fun when you get older?
With that person I just rock with. I want to win with the person I went through hell with.
Yeah, but aren't you essentially saying the same thing? Like, no,
but younger is a clean slate.
Okay.
But what do you believe? You feel before I even go through the argument, because we gotta do the shot.
I agree with you. I feel like you just date with an intent. Like, you should be dating with intention, whatever that intention is.
Okay.
If the intent is you're dating to be married,
yeah,
or to be in a committed relationship, then do that. If you're dating to just have fun and figure out what it is you like and what it is you want and all of these things, cool. Go for it, but be upfront about that intention. Like,
so you're saying what? Just what age is appropriate? Like, does it age matter to you? Like, it doesn't matter. 65 years old, you just
okay. No,
you going for commitment? Like, at this time, I'm having sex with whatever I want.
I mean, no, you can, but I feel like people that's older, like, you should still be going for a commitment too. It may not be marriage for you.
Yeah,
but some level of commitment, because you can't be out here just slinging old peen.
Definitely am.
That's crazy.
Definitely am. Sorry.
To these little young girls.
No. To the widows. What you talking about? They need love, bro. We all about to die.
We are gonna
orgies every day. What you talking about?
Oh my
I'm
God.
in Greta's room. What's good?
Who is?
I ain't never seen a Polish woman before. What's up?
First of all, I don't think nobody our age group, whatever ethnicity they are, his name is Greta.
I just think when you get old, these names just pop out. Like you never seen Greta in high school.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't think that at 65 that's what you should be doing. But
sorry, that's what's going on.
Hey,
I feel like when you're young, you still got like a optimistic, no one hurt you yet. You still got your family trauma and stuff. Obviously, like you're never gonna, win over that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like once you can get with somebody, hopefully they're not a jerk, and you got a couple boundary items that you can like really, have some sense around who to pick.
Yeah.
Run. Get with that person and run.
See, when you say it like that, I think that young people should not do that.
Explain.
I feel like young people need to date and explore and figure it out, because you're dating somebody that's young too. They don't even have it figured out. So if you get into this like committed situation with somebody at a young, like you guys are young, by the time y'all get to a certain age, y'all might grow apart. So now you spent 10, 15 years with this person, and now that's it. That's all you know. You didn't experience anything else.
But it's still life. You can go now and get these new experiences.
Yeah, but it's harder when it's harder when you get older to try to do that. It's harder like when you come out of something that long. Like say they get married at 21.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, or whatever, and they stay with each other till they're like in their 30s or whatever. And then they get a divorce. It's harder for the man is not, because it's easy. They can just.
That's why you need to stay over here, shawty.
But for a woman, it's harder when you come out of that situation. Especially if that's all you know.
Yeah.
You have nothing to compare it to. You have nothing to do.
You don't
anything
need to compare. What's the comparisons for?
Not even to compare, but you don't have any other experience. That's all you know. So you don't know what you like, because that's all you've known.
So what if you explore what you like with another, like somebody who's down the ride with you? Y'all see things together. It's like, oh, let's try that. Let's do this. Let's eat this food. And you have these stories to keep building and creating with somebody.
That in a perfect world, that would be great. In a perfect world, that would be great. But that's not how these human beings are.
Because you know why? We look at it like, oh, the world's our oyster. Let's go and explore and have these experiences. And you may not be my right now, and blah, blah. And I just want to caveat, like, this means that you did a great pick. I don't want it to seem like you could pick anybody.
Right.
And then this works out. Right. And then you have to have a level of like knowing yourself.
Yeah.
So I think maybe when back in the day when people were 18 or 20, like there's dudes that just fought a war and came home. It's time to marry shorty.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So like you went through some traumatic stuff, or like you've been working in a factory already or something like that. Life started at 18.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta unpack that.
So we ain't even like, that's how it was back in the day. Now you fast forward. I really don't think we become adults till like 26, 27. Real talk.
Yeah.
Like just because you pay rent and all that stuff, you don't even know yourself.
Say like 30.
Okay.
Literally, like when we hit our 30, like I really feel like that's when you realize, oh shoot.
If I were to give some advice to young people, I'd say, listen, college, go find somebody who's performing at your level in college. Performing meaning in the bedroom, in the classroom, on the job market, on your level. And what I mean is like not this person, you made this money, he's making. No, this person is ambitious as you, or they match the ambition you feel like you want to have in your life.
Right.
They have some type of schedule, something that actually show you, this person's reliable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then once you get together, it's like, and you guys like the same things, I just feel like it would be dope to build that bond and then just move on with life. Yeah. And go through all these things. Ideally, I just don't see what's the point of waiting.
Ideally, that would be great. I feel like people, when it comes to dating, I feel like sometimes people might think that they're missing out. I mean, I don't know how to date. I don't even know what that is, how it goes. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta just serve it up.
But look, that's crazy. Not happening.
That's why you're not good at dating.
that's why that's why I never did it.
It's like
I'm cool.
dudes are like flies. You just put the food out there.
That's disgusting.
They're gonna land on it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm perfectly fine. I will die alone.
Come on.
Before I do that.
Shut up.
But anyway.
You're gonna be this retirement home. Greta. Your name not gonna be Yaz no more. It's gonna be Jemima.
Yo, Jemima.
Come get the syrup, baby.
That's not the syrup.
Don't be putting my legs all the way up like that.
That's crazy. Anyway, I mean, I that would be dope if you could find somebody and y'all could just lock in.
Yeah.
And I feel like that doesn't even have to be an age. Like
anytime, right?
Yeah, I feel like at any point in your life, like even as an adult, like
as you get older, it's hard to lock in with somebody because you got so much now that's happened to you. You have so much now that you have to protect. I feel like it's harder to lock in.
That's true.
Like I couldn't imagine myself now. I'm done, and then I got to go out in the wilderness with these. First of all, these older. Bitter women. Try to steal my social. Swipe my card all over the place.
Scammers.
You know what I'm saying? She got a husband in jail and a work husband. I don't know what's going on. And then me being naive, I try to be nice and give everybody a chance. Meanwhile, this girl's crazy.
Right.
Or get a younger person, and I don't even know she listened to Trippie Redd and be a young boy. I don't know what's going on. Her favorite artist is Y Melly, a Young Thug. I don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? But that's why when you get into commitment, it's just drop. When you get in commitment, you like somebody. I feel it's important to like try to get back to that. Locking is just take them at the perspective. This person really likes me. Really wants to love me. Let me give it an opportunity. And then the other way around, I really like this person. I want to give them an opportunity. And that just builds the foundation. I don't think it happens. Everybody's got this like, I got stabbed in my back. Let me, make sure.
And I think that like we were talking about like a time frame. To be honest with you, I don't think that there is a specific. You can't put a time frame on that. Like getting to know somebody, like that takes time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't say, okay. I mean, you can. A year from now, we need to be boyfriend and girlfriend. You could say that. But I realize when you give people ultimatums or you give people deadlines, it never works out that way.
Nah.
It goes to shit.
No.
Usually it'll go to shit beforehand.
It's weird too. Like, why would you tell somebody a timeline on when we got to move to the next stage?
No.
That doesn't make sense to me.
So it's like, I feel like if you guys are rocking and rolling and you guys are vibing and y'all are a match for each other, it's going to happen. It's going to happen when it happens. Like you'll realize if you spending all this time with this person and you realize this person is equally yoked as you're going to be like, yo, like I don't want to date nobody else. I want this. That conversation is going to be had, whether it's on the male part or it's on the female part. Like, yo, like, I like what we got going on. Like, how you feel about that? Like, I don't really think nobody else, I like this. I don't want to explore something else.
You see, and that's why I be telling you why y'all got asked this question, like, what are we? And ruin it.
Well, it's not even to ruin it because you don't want to be in that gray area. Because
gray area.
It is.
We're having sex.
Okay, but if that's all we're doing, okay. If all we're doing is we're having sex, then
what does it feel like?
What do you mean? What does it feel like?
Does it feel like nothing?
If it feels like we're just having sex.
How does that feel?
If there's nothing else with it and that's all we do, then that's what it is. Like
I bring food at the house.
You do that because the end game is to get what you need. So you're like, all right, cool. I have to
make a comfortable environment.
Hey, thank you. So, bro, we ain't that dumb.
I don't know. Y'all always be like, oh my God, he ain't doing. Like, what else are we supposed to be doing? Like, Chris Rock said it best. We supposed to be going to movies. We supposed to be traveling. We supposed to be having sex. That sound like all stuff that you could be doing without a relationship.
Yeah,
relationship tag.
You absolutely can, but for how long?
You just don't want us going around with other people.
Exactly, and it's like if I'm not
so
going,
selfish.
That's not selfish because if I want you to myself, that's not selfish.
I feel you. You should.
But even for men, some men won't deal with a woman that's dealing with multiple people.
Yes, of course.
That's crazy.
Insane.
That's crazy to me.
That's insane. Why would I want that?
And I didn't say. Remember,
You ever wore a glove that was worn by two people?
Listen to what I said.
That's nasty.
Listen to what I said. I didn't say sleeping with them. I said dealing.
Oh, so I'm on the roster?
So that means if I'm dating, if I take dating for what it is, I'm trying to figure out what it is I want, and all of y'all are in.
I just don't want to be food guy.
Okay,
food guy spends the most money,
and that's perfectly fine. But what I'm saying is, y'all don't want to be y'all don't want to be a part of a number, but you make a girl a part of a number.
I guarantee you this. Usually, the guy that's delivering the pipes, he don't give a damn. He asking you what and it's the guy who's the food guy is usually like Robert or Todd. He's like, yo, what's Todd bringing over? Them garlic lamb chops was crazy last time, yo.
Savage.
Tell him to come through again, man. He can have Thursday.
So ideally, everybody just gonna know about each other.
No, y'all always let the Slayer know. Y'all always let the Slayer know who come around. Everybody all separate in their silos,
ladies, is that what y'all doing?
Oh, so convenient. You say, ladies. So
are y'all
convenient.
going? Is that what y'all doing?
Once again, look how she separates herself from the
because I'm not dating.
Tomfoolery.
I'm not dating.
Okay.
So I don't care about that.
Okay.
I don't care about that. In the perfect world,
yeah,
I'm asking questions. I'm gonna ask a question off the rip.
What's the question off the rip?
What is the intention? Like, no, not even. What is your intention?
What are we doing? What are we?
Like, are you dating to?
When do you ask that question, by the way?
In the beginning. You ask that question.
What's the beginning?
When you go on the first date.
That's kind of like
no, it's
creepy.
not. So no, it's not. It's like, okay, kinda so creepy. Are you dating with the intent to have sex? That's it. Are you having fun? Are you dating with a purpose?
You ready for some Deem advice?
Oh God,
fellas, don't even answer that question.
No, not even. But
fellas, don't ask that question.
Yes,
first thing you do is you deflect. And you look her in the eyes, and you say, "Man, I've never been
asked that question before." Well, here you are.
And careful, guys, don't say "ask" because you might say it like with the AX, and then she might be the grammar police. So just give her a little hood so she know you. You know, I've never been hit with that question. You an intellectual type. Not sure.
Yeah.
In my last relationship, she didn't. You tell me about, what do you think? What do you want to always deflect? You like that?
No. Because I'm going to laugh so hard and be like, okay.
You're not going to laugh. It's because it's me. You'll be like,
no, absolutely. I'm going to laugh and be like, and you still didn't answer my question.
Yeah,
so
but
back to the question.
I'm thinking, I'm digesting. So you're going to be rude and just be like, you're going to look at me crazy like.
So back to the question at hand.
And date's over.
That's fine. And that's how I know you weren't the one.
And fellas, your exit strategies always do the starters. Go to the bathroom. And leave.
That's fine. You can absolutely leave. Or I'll leave.
Well, we don't give you time to leave.
I could get up in the middle of this. If you give me an answer that I don't like, cool, red flag,
You're
over.
Not even doing
Date's
that.
over.
You're not even doing that.
Date's over.
You're not even doing that.
Date's
you wouldn't
over.
even answer. So, like I said, for the guys, don't answer that directly. Let her know let her set the tone and the
Please
vibe.
stop listening to him.
You have to listen to me because they're gonna be messed up. Like, so now they're gonna go in and first of all, if the dude asks that question, that's a death sentence for the whole relationship.
Why?
Because shorty sets the tone. You just follow the tone. If she really likes you, you lay it back because you know, like, no dude could be really aggressive calling and texting and blah blah. You seem annoying. Lay back. You see what I'm saying?
The crazy part about it is I hear what you're saying, but if I look all over social media, these girls, he got to be on my body. If he's not sweating me,
and I'm telling you, social media is a lie. Social media is a lie. Don't believe what's going on social media. Go into the field and practice. You'd be surprised how many girls post on TikTok, Instagram all day, and they're miserable. You'd be surprised how many girls be with their man on Instagram, on blah, blah. They break up with their man. Then the next story post is, oh, snakes. 3 snake emojis. You'll never believe it's the people closest to you. Coughing eggplant emoji. Didn't need it anyway. Like, what's going on, bro? Every time it's like, oh, now it wasn't cool. Yeah, I saw y'all jet skiing the other week. Everything was fine. Now you went through his phone and now it's coughing eggplant emoji. What's going on?
Oh my God.
What are we talking about?
This is why.
This is insane. So let Shorty set the tone. And then you just follow her lead, bro. And like, if
but
she don't,
some women don't want that. Some women don't want to have to set the tone. Like,
you always set the tone.
Or it's a mutual thing. Like, if I'm asking you these questions,
you follow up quick. As soon as you text, you follow up. Obviously, this rule, you don't let it linger. You don't play the girl games.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if we're sitting and I ask these questions and I'm like, yo, so like, what are you looking to do? Like, what are you doing with dating
you either
or whatever?
You either let a girl fall in love with you or you make a girl fall in love with you. Simple as that. If you feel like she's not into the date, give her the best date of her life. Do something unique that she'll remember you. You made her fall in love with you. If she's already on your body as if she likes you, you lay back. You just go with the flow because you don't have to do much at this point.
Okay, so how long? So we go back to the original question. How long you going with the flow before you be like, yo, I want to make this girl my girl?
Well, not everybody could demand that. Not everybody could ask that question. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So if you're not attractive, you're not keeping yourself together. Sorry, player. Your personality and character has to win. And then you ask the question, I guess, eventually, if she's really leading you on and you're spending thousands of dollars.
So is there a number instead of
you
a
know
time
I got
frame?
a number.
Yeah,
250.
Okay.
250. 250.
And then you ask in the water with
250. No. Yeah, you're asking somebody who's never going to ask that question. What are we? I'm never going to ask that question.
Yeah, but okay, so we are talking about this. The question is, at what point of dating do you go from dating to putting a title
First
on
of all,
it? And you said it's a number.
old
You said
age-
$250. So that's the first date.
This crazy.
Did that on purpose.
Yeah, because if you think $250 being spent on the first date, that's insane. That's insane. It's not happening.
If you think about like total what you're spending, it's gonna be a lot because you buying flowers.
Yo, a lot of people gonna kill me, but dinner should not be the first date. Sorry.
I mean,
No more. At whatever age, at this age, what we're talking about, dinner should be the first date.
It doesn't necessarily have to be dinner, but it needs to be somewhere where y'all can kind of get to know each other and talk. To
Exactly.
Each other.
There's so many other things you can do.
It could be brunch. It could be.
First of all, make her feed herself.
It could be in a park.
Make him feed himself. Why are we eating?
Or you're not even really eating. I mean, I don't know. Whatever y'all want to do on your first date.
Yo, look at all these movies. Look at all these movies of date ideas. Like, first of all, y'all, that's the reference. Watch Hitch. Did you think he fed that lady?
I don't remember.
He didn't feed her. He took her jet skiing on the in the river.
That costs money.
You don't know that. Okay. On the spot. Watch right now. You know what I could do? Right now on the spot, I could go rent 2 jet skis, have somebody bring them to the Delaware River, and we going through the Ben Franklin Bridge.
And it costs money.
Yeah, but I promise you it's not going to be $250.
It doesn't matter. But what
I promise you.
I was saying total. Like, if you're bringing flowers, you're doing all of these things total, it could come
Produce
up to
Junction.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yo, what you talking to a different person. You talking to a different person.
Okay, but we can't talk to you because you're not even in
it. I'm giving game.
And that's cool. You could give game, but
be creative. You don't got to spend $500, $600. Just give her an experience that she never saw before in her life.
But some of these girls have had experiences already, so you trying to compete with the experiences that they already had.
I said a different experience. First of all, let's just put it like this. If you're not a Nobu dinner person and you don't go to Nobu often and you go try to go date a Nobu girl, stop. Violation. Not your level. This is a classified file. You need code doot 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 to get in. What are you doing, sir?
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? What is going on? Go get somebody in your lane. Get somebody that likes jet skiing. Get somebody that likes adventure sports.
We know that people never date within their lane.
Take a chick rock climbing, bro.
They always reaching.
Take a chick rock climbing. Half an hour. See, she's athletic because you're a little athletic. She out of breath halfway up. Guess what? You made your determination.
Yo. Because she got out of breath in the midst of
If that's your thing. If that's your thing.
Oh my God, I'm so happy I don't have to do that.
If you go to the bar. If you go to the bar, right? And they got a bull riding thing. Take her on a bull ride. If she you know what I mean? Get her out of there.
Please don't listen.
Get her out of there.
Please do not listen.
All these dates are low cost.
And I'm not, I only said that just because there's so much controversy around how much dates should cost. But you can do very inexpensive things. But I just feel like sometimes you end up, when you think about like all of the little things that you do and you take into consideration a lot of the stuff like travel time, wherever you got to go, all of that stuff, gas, all that stuff, that's part of that going into that date. I'm not just saying okay,
but
we're spending $200.
But I'm not saying like
on dinner,
or
whatever.
I feel like that was my thing at a younger age. You know what I'm saying? Like now I probably would be a little bit more looser, but in a perspective of somebody who's 23, 24, 25, like you just got school, student loan debt, like rent and all
outside of the box and be creative.
That's what I'm saying.
But these are the ones that spending this crazy money.
There are dumb and
scammers.
They are dumb.
They're scamming.
And they don't understand life. You're right.
And scamming.
But what I'm saying is that was my perspective. When I came out of school, bro, I was like, what?
Yeah. Mm-mm. And I mean, even for me as a girl, like I mean, not that I didn't really care about expensive things anyway, but like little things always meant more to me. Like you buy me my favorite candy, or you see a card and the words in the card are like how you feel, and you just give me like little things like that. I wasn't worried about no STK or Ocean Prime and all of these different.
It's all brand name from here, man. That's why I said, fellas, you gotta be careful. Like the young guys.
I'm like, when did
young guys gotta be careful.
What happened?
So let me ask you this though. You have friends.
Mm-hmm.
I have friends. Are people still dating, expecting like a happy turnout, like a happy ending, like a fairy tale, like at this age?
I am going to say yes. They are dating with intention and hoping that they have their person. They meet their person. Yes, because why else would you be dating? I hate this guy. I hate this guy. What's wrong with that?
I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. I just think it's highly unlikely.
Why?
You know what's funny? We was watching TV, probably yesterday or this morning, and it was like, "Yo, wedding season's over." Everybody.
When is wedding season though?
No, we talking about the era for our friends.
Oh.
It's like it's over.
Mm-hmm.
There's only like a specks of people that's gonna get married.
So what do you think they're gonna do? Just be life partners? Or are they just gonna not be together?
Not be together.
Okay.
If I had to put it.
Yeah.
Not be together and find
nothing.
No.
People are.
Here's the thing. I think
people are trash.
No. Here's the thing. I think that if I would be honest,
mm-hmm.
the trajectory of where everybody's going is going to put you in a new room for new blessings. So I think we're not at the level where we're supposed to be. Like a lot of people have not been at the level where their life partner is.
So they'll meet their person in the next level. They probably will meet
where
their
they're
person
supposed to be
in the next level.
Where they're supposed to be. Like I didn't meet. Like I know. I'll tell you 100%. Like my lady, we could have not met.
Right.
But I was where I was and going, and then it was like, okay, we'll give you this.
Right.
And then you need to bring it to this level. That's how I felt God, or people believe the universe, but I believe God.
Right.
Did my life. And now we're in the place where it's like, oh man, all that work that you did is now about to
It's paying off.
And because you guys are on one accord and the background and everything is
so you found your person and locked in.
You keep saying that. Don't say person. I don't like person. It's triggering to me.
Okay, you found your
situation.
wife.
A situation, yeah. You can say wife, but
Yeah,
I thought you were like, aren't you like gender not a thing?
Talking about?
That's why I said situation, person.
What are you?
Are we not with the LGBTQ thing?
What are you talking about?
What are you doing?
Kadeem, what are you talking about?
Oh,
you confuse me every time.
I'm using non-binary words.
Why are you?
I just want to do it right.
Why are you doing that with me?
I don't know. I'm doing it with them.
Yeah,
it's not you, it's them. Y'all make me do this.
You make it so weird every time we have these conversations.
I have to because I'm trying to learn.
Bro, no, you don't.
Non-binary, so.
Why? Who cares? Your wife is your wife.
Okay, my wife.
Thank you.
So it was the background thing that was really like, that made it click. It's like the Legos or this the circle that goes into the circle hole. Right, it was like everything was perfect. Everything meaning like, okay, we're gonna give you the foundations and the blocks to be strong, and
y'all gotta build on it.
Now, yeah, exactly, and y'all mess it up.
Yeah,
because I could still be the wild dude from back in the day.
Right,
I could still revert back to my old stuff, and like I'm not even talking about her stuff. I'm just saying me.
If you weren't ready for it, that's probably what would have happened. But I think that because you prayed for her and manifested her.
Yeah, but I don't want people see. It's the audience was really. This is how people are kind of in their brain. When you say her, it's like they're looking at a physical person of her.
No, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't even want to say body or whatever.
No,
it's like
I mean,
the characteristics of what I'm looking for.
That's why
when
I said
you pray
person.
with intention, you pray for exactly what you would want because God will give you something you asked for.
Yeah.
And you just be like, yo, I pay for patience, but then you put me through a war.
Yeah.
To be patient.
Oh, yes.
And I don't want that.
Right.
I'm trying to be my soft boy era.
That's the second time today that you said that. What is that?
What do you mean with soft boy era?
What is that?
I don't want to digress into soft boy era, but man, if y'all can have your soft girl era, I want to be my soft boy.
I don't even know what that is.
Whatever Drake's doing without the painted nails, that's what I want. Anyway, so pray for what I pray for it. Mm-hmm. Got the characteristics. Then when you get the actual thing that you asked for, you work now. It's like, it's not that easy. So I'm going back and I'm thinking like, man, if this was younger, imagine if you had somebody younger.
You'd have messed it up though.
Maybe. Because I didn't have this mentality.
Right. I'm about to say you weren't.
So that's what I'm saying. I didn't have this mentality, and I wish I would have had this mentality when I was 25. But it took experience. Actually, it took a relationship for me to realize like I got to change the way I'm thinking.
Usually that's what
and then it made me get into another relationship. So I say that to be like, I did preface like the beginning when I was saying like you have to have a mentality. Yeah. Like a mentality has to be there first.
Yeah.
And then you get into a relationship.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you think about that mentality, like you're dating with the intent to go wherever it's going to go, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a life partner, however you define it. Mm-hmm. You're going in with the intent that this is what you want to do. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That's what dating should be. And then if you know before your partner knows, like if you know like, yo, I don't want to lose this person. I don't want to be without this person. I don't see, like, I pictured everything with this person. This is the person that I prayed for. This that I have right now was what I prayed for. I don't see anything wrong with saying, hey, yo, I'm trying to lock in.
Yeah, and you can say that, but if that person ain't trying to do that too, right, it's time for you to go.
And that's fine. But you have to be able to say that and give the person the chance to say yay or nay for you to make that determination. But if men are sitting there waiting for women to say the what are we, and it's like, bro, when that's the person you want to try to spend the rest of your life with, y'all know that. So when you feel like you know that, then have that conversation like, yo, I'm starting to feel like you know what I'm saying? Like, I like you. I'm digging you a lot. Like, how are you feeling right now? Because to be honest with you, I want to see where this goes. And you don't necessarily have to say the what are we, but y'all have ways that y'all can finesse it and make it sound different.
Okay.
So that's all I'm saying is have the conversation. And even for the women on the other side of it, like, it don't necessarily have to be the what are we. It's a simple conversation like, hey, I really like you. I don't want to keep, you know, I don't want to have to keep thinking that you're dating other people and doing these things with other people. I want us to be us. Like, I want to be exclusive. Are you okay with that? And if you're not, cool. All right, well, this ain't going to work for me. I gotta dip. I gotta slide.
Yeah.
And you have to slide, because if you don't slide, you're going to stay in something that you don't want to be in.
What's a hot take? I think people dip too soon, even at this age. Like, we're ready to just write anybody off for any old little thing. And it's like, damn, why don't you work with somebody on something?
I think it's because some people are coming from situations where they did that and it didn't work, so now you're scared.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I like, if you was young and clean slate, you could honestly give somebody a chance and let all these things like play out.
Yeah, you can. But think about, if that doesn't work, think about the next person that person dates. They're going to give them hell.
I don't know.
They're going to
like,
give them
you shouldn't even be with somebody to be like bad to them. You know what I'm saying?
But life happens. And again, like you said, a lot of people don't deal with their stuff before they start trying to deal with someone else.
Okay.
You don't even deal with yourself before you start trying to deal with someone else. So those things start to come up and it messes up your relationship.
Yeah.
So you need to worry about, before anybody starts worrying about dating and, oh my God, I need this person to complete me, complete yourself first. Yeah. Do that work, because those things, you probably won't know what triggers you until you get with somebody that actually triggers you. And you like, oh shoot, I didn't even know that bothered me. But now it bothers you because this person is doing it. Mm-hmm. You didn't know that it was going to bother you because you didn't dig deep enough to do that work to see like, hey, they actually remind you of your mom. They remind you of your dad, your grandma.
Good Lord.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing things, or you realize like, oh my God, I have abandonment issues. Never knew that. When
can you, I think about like family stuff and issues, like how can you go into a relationship and just let everything go? Can you ever truly do that?
No.
That's crazy.
Nope.
That's kind of whack.
Nope.
Kind of whack.
I mean, if you ask, like my therapist is let it go. I said, y'all keep saying let it go. How?
That's what I'm saying. Like, just be like, nah. Like this, if you
say that doesn't.
No. What I'm saying is like, okay, maybe, and I'm not a therapist, so I don't know.
Right.
But if you were like, okay, I need somebody who's these 5 qualities.
Uh-huh.
Because you feel like if they have these 5 qualities, 80% of the time, they will treat me nice. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Now you meet somebody with 5 qualities and your logic is right. 80% they'll treat me right. Mm-hmm. Now the person lied one time. Mm-hmm. But you remember, oh, this is when my grandpop lied to me and it triggered this thing, and you're wilding.
Yeah, that's a reach.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, when do you just like
stop using it as an excuse?
Edge things to the side.
When do people stop using those things as excuses to be shitty people?
Well, no. What I'm saying is, when do you stop allowing trauma to impact the relationship you have with this new person?
I think that's very hard because sometimes you don't even realize that that's what's happening.
Okay, you're not aware. I get that, but I'm saying once you are now aware, people still allow things to piss them off, getting their way and all that stuff.
Because it's very hard. You're trying to unlearn something that you've been doing for so long. Mm-hmm. Now you got to unlearn that. And it's easy to fall back into the comfort of what you know as opposed to what you don't know. Mm-hmm. So it's not like, I don't think that a lot of people are intentionally doing these things. They really just don't know how to let go. Yeah. And I'm like, speaking from a person that don't know how to let go. I don't want to keep harping on what the hell happened to me in my past and all of these things in heaven that keep show up. But it does. It does. And I'm like, the only thing I can do is when that happens, if I feel like something or somebody, whether it's friends or my partner or whatever, triggers me, I have to say, hey, I didn't like that because this, and this. Or if I shut down, it's like, hey, let me tell you why I shut down the other day. Let me tell you why I responded that way. I'm trying to work through this, but it bothered me. is to have to be able to communicate what that trigger is. I don't think we know, and we don't know how to communicate it. So we just end up being like, nah, you just like them. And it's like, nah, just kind of work through it. You got to kind of, but a lot of people don't want to do that work. It's hard. It's not easy. And then when you're dealing with somebody that has trauma, it takes a certain caliber of a person to be able to deal with somebody that has trauma. And I get that everybody has trauma, but not everybody has trauma.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it takes, like, when you're dealing with somebody that comes from a lot of hardcore, a lot of trauma, it takes a certain kind of person with a certain kind of patience to be able to deal with that, because there are going to be a lot more times where it's like that person is triggered, male or female, and they might lash out. It's not to you, but it's because of the situation. And it's like, I love you, but at the same time, you're reminding me of something that hurt me, which is completely throwing me off. You know, so it's kind of hard. But I think that people need to, before they start dating, do that work first.
Yep.
Because that stuff is going to come up in your relationship. It's going to come up when you get older, and then it's going to be hell. You're going to give people hell that don't deserve it. You're going to turn nice people into savages because you are mean for no reason. So
I really guess, because, like, to me, it's like, even if somebody did hurt you, like, what's the point of carrying that and being crazy to other people? Like, or
but
being
you're
mean
not,
to
and
other
it's,
people?
again, you're not intentionally trying
No,
to do
I'm just saying, though, like, why do that? Like, it's not a good way to live, and you're not going to get anything out of it. Like, to me, there's been times, like I said, I've been the food guy. I got cheated on. Girls have played me dirty. You know, left me out.
And you
like
are an anomaly of a man that does not hold
know,
women accountable. Or
huh?
like make women pay for what? Well, make women pay for what somebody else
because
did.
it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time.
But you'd be surprised. A lot of men be like, my ex.
But this is
like,
what I'm trying to. This is what I'm trying to put together. This is what I'm trying to give as a message. It doesn't make sense to carry those things, whatever your mom did, whatever your ex did, or whatever, to stop you from seeing somebody that is your true blessing. Because once you graduate, or you beat that level, or you break through, and now you see somebody else, you treat them bad because of your old stuff. That's weird to me. And you're going to ruin what could have been your true happiness. And that's why I kind of agree with you when you said, like, identifying what makes you happy is the thing. Once you identify that, you really, like, unlocked it. Because now you could just say, wasting my time. Right. That aggravates me, blah, blah. Right. Wait a minute. What's that over there? And then you take that serious. Yeah. So, like I said, I mean, when we did the message of, like, how old is too old to date, or if the question was, at what point people are dating at this age, like our age, in their late 30s and stuff like that, will they find happy, or will they find a happy ending? As long as you know what happiness is to you, and you're dating with trying to find that, not intention, not relationships, not marriage, like, there's no end goal. Like, stop. Happiness is the key, and don't let nobody jeopardize that. Right. So as long as you can find somebody that adds to it, not every day, because life gets crazy. Yeah, bills pop up, medical sicknesses, kids piss you off, all type of stuff.
It's not gonna happen every day.
But as long as you could, you roll up in bed with somebody and you laughing, and it's like, damn, yo, you really just made my day. That's what the hell we on. That's what we on. So if you're dating with that purpose, that should be what we doing.
And I think I always hear this thing, like, everybody has baggage. Everybody has baggage. It's just you determine the person, or, you know, when you're dealing with however, if that baggage that they have is worth you dealing with. Right. Because everybody comes with something. Right. Everybody come with something. Now, again, like you said, if you know what your boundaries are, then you're not even going to look at the person that has that something that you're not even attracted to.
Thank you.
You're not even going to pay attention to
Girls
them.
with fat butts is like,
they're not.
Really? You can't even wipe your butt good. Like, what? And 18 dudes is hollering at you all the time. I go to the club, I got to fight somebody at the end of the night. Like, well, what? I'm just saying, for me, that's my perspective. Like, what? You be like, oh, you like that girl with a fat butt? I guess. It looks, not my thing. Not my thing.
It's nice to look at, but that's not.
Not a head muscle over there.
Hey, yo. What is wrong with you?
Girl, bro.
What is
Wrong.
wrong with you, my guy? Oh my God. The fact that you found these sound effects.
Yeah.
Oh
God,
God.
keep
This is going to
using
make
these,
this crazy.
I like that one. This is a lot.
It's so goddamn ugly. Oh my guys. Guys, the point is date how, you know what? Date how y'all want to.
No, don't ruin it.
No.
I like what I said about happiness, man.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is like don't should not, don't make it harder than what it is. Like figure out what you like, figure out yourself, figure out your triggers, figure out all of these, like your boundaries, and then go from there. Stop trying to date people or put people into the picture that you have and they not fitting that. They're not fitting it, and they're not going to change, and you can't change them, and you can't love them into being the person that you wanted them to be because they were never that from the beginning.
But also, like, to set your own boundaries, make sure you know what makes you happy, and like I said, those qualities, man. If you lock down those 5, 3, don't go more than 5, because I feel like you just get lost and start picking some stupid stuff, and like it shouldn't be a physical characteristics; it should all be characteristics of a person. Right.
Well, my therapist told me, like, she gave me an assignment and she's like, listen, you write down exactly what you want, word for word, everything from everything. The way you want, what you want to think about, how you want to live your life, what you want to look like, what you want your partner to look like. All of it. Everything about your partner.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Everything. Like you, and not to say that that's what you're gonna get, but you write those things down, and then you reread that, and you look at like, okay, you got to keep reading that and say what's actually important. But write down every single thing. Nothing is off limits because it's yours. If you want him to have 12 teeth, I want my man to have 12 teeth. I don't want my man to have a missing side tooth. If you feel like if you feel like you want to write that down, go all the way to the bare, all of it. Write it down. And then you could look at that and you could be like, all right, now you wildin'. And now you go through again and you keep on till you figure it out. And that you do that with everything in life. Like, okay, you want to be a doctor. That's very broad. What kind of doctor do you want to be? How you want to do it? How long you look at all of that stuff and you kind of be very it's all about intent. Yes, be very intentional about the things that you want. But if you don't even know what you want and you're just going with the flow of things.
So what you gonna be doing in a retirement home?
It's not in a retirement. I am going to be watching.
You gonna be boring?
Yep, I'm gonna be boring.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be boring.
Well, I hope
hopefully I'll be in a retirement home. Hopefully Mara be like somewhere, her name in the lights and stuff, and I'll be living in a mansion or something. In a
hopefully I die first.
Nurse.
Hopefully I die first. But if I'm in there, I'm gonna be the freakiest.
You say that now, and you're probably not even gonna be able to move to do it.
You're not gonna be disrespecting me. My Jamaican powers are strong. My ancestors will be with me.
That's you Caribbean men. Swear y'all just got mad lives.
We do.
Okay.
Telling you.
All right.
It's been a shot discourse. Debtfreedeem.
See you, girl. Y'all, guys.